Why is this subject important?
It's important because I have to use my voice to help the voiceless, right? And in Jamaica, we have too many voiceless who are still suffering in silence. So every chance I get, every time they call, I'm on that plane and I'm coming here because it's my service to my country, is to use my voice to give back, to put a face to the statistics, right? The statistics are abstract. Say 1 in 4 girls in Jamaica, I think it's probably 3 in 4 girls were abused, right? But the statistics are abstract. We don't relate to numbers. You relate to a face, you relate to a name, you relate to a person. So if I can use my voice and speak up and say, hey, it happened to me, but here I am, then why not?
Why did you title your book, Maybe God is Busy?
At 8 years old, it's the only thing that was the prevailing thought was he must have been busy in Somalia with famine. He must have been busy with some floods and fires and things that are more important, things that are grander and that affect more people. So I really felt abandoned by God. I grew up in the church. My grandfather was a preacher. We were in the church every day and night. And we were taught that God will provide, He will take care of you. So I couldn't understand why an all-powerful God was letting these things happen to me.
Who sexually abused you? Not the names, the titles.
Who didn't? Who didn't? My uncles, my doctor, the voodoo practitioner. It was a slew of folks. It started, of course, with my mother's youngest brother, but it ended in New York. It started in Jamaica, but ended in New York with another of my mother's brothers. So it was a wide spectrum from all walks of life, and I was I was the easy target, if you will. I was the easy target.
Why you say easy target?
Easy target because once sexual abuse happens, it lowers your self-esteem, it lowers your self-worth, your value, all that stuff. Your judgment goes out the window, and so sex was a commodity, if you will. It was transactional, and there were periods of time where I thought I was only good for sex. I was put on this earth for pleasure of others, not even for my own self, for the pleasure of others. So it just became, okay, all right. It was routine.
In closing, is there anything that you want the general public that's seeing you on the internet around the world to know?
Sexual abuse is a life sentence because it stays with you for the rest of your life. It doesn't have to be a death sentence. It doesn't have to be life in prison. You can overcome. I've spent years and years and years in therapy, and I'm still in therapy because I don't think it's something that ever stops. I think healing is a journey, it's not a destination. It's a journey. And so I'm on my journey of healing and will be for the rest of my life. But I had to seek help. In Jamaica, they tell you to pray, P-R-A-Y. Well, while we P-R-A-Y, they P-R-E-Y. All right, so while they pray, they're praying. So I had to take myself out of that and go and get professional help and know that God sent help in the form of a therapist. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 40-something years, is in therapy, learning to take care of myself, learning that the abuse wasn't my fault, I didn't invite it, I didn't ask for it. It's not your fault. It is not your fault, and it's never too late to seek help. Gotta get help.